Hello, I'm Kisa Bello. Welcome to my channel. Today, I decided to have some holiday festivity by doing the new ice rink level in PowerWash Simulator, and not just doing that, but at regular intervals, like probably around the 20% or so, potentially, I will be stopping my power washing to sing a few Christmas songs, probably mostly including ones that aren't really sung as often, and ones that I see as Christmas songs, like lyrically speaking, even if people wouldn't really think of them as Christmas songs. So, without further ado, let's start the job. And also part of giving myself 20% before I sing for the first time is giving time to have people get here too, if possible. Today we're cleaning the ice rink. Oh, and by the way, if it looks like I'm already somewhere, it's because I am, because I was testing things out for where stuff appears on the screen and everything with the Santa's Workshop level before starting this for today. So that's what's in the background. But I'm not doing that, don't worry. I'm hopefully not going to take 6 hours or almost 7 hours. No, I think it was more like 6 last year when I foolishly, let's say, for my first power wash level ever, did the Santa's Workshop level that's huge because I badly wanted to do it for Christmas during the holiday season a year ago. Yeah, it took me 6 hours. I was so determined to finish it, even though, yeah, it took me forever. But no, I hope it won't go that way with the ice rink today. I'm going to try my best not to do that. Don't know how big it is, though. Okay, so here we go. We're going to clean the ice rink, and we have a notice from the park warden. Dirt Finder, is there any force in the universe more destructive than the youth? Our festive ice rink is due to reopen next week, and in its current state, it's unlikely to attract anyone beyond the most desperate of the species. Since we lost its tarpaulin covering to the high winds of spring, the local flotsam and jetsam have seen fit to recreate the arena in their own image. It's also been exposed to the elements these past few months, so that too is fed into the current plight. Certainly sitting next to our newly opened winter market, it offers bleak relief. Much obliged, Park Warden. Yes, I know. I don't mind losing my progress on the level I was just experimenting with. And I may be blocking things on the screen, but I don't think I'm blocking anything important with my model today. I was trying to test that before starting today, doing the game like this, so it's bigger and easier to see what I'm doing, for me and for you. And I'm just slightly covering my power wash. We can still kind of see it. See, it's all festive and Christmassy. Yeah, that's the power washer for this year that comes with this for the Pro Washer. And you can't see it because you can't really see your character when you're playing the game. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. This nice, pretty looking blue and white snowflake outfit and gloves. So I'm being festive in what I'm wearing too, even if you can't really see it. Yeah. All the Christmas, all the winter. And I'm wearing a different outfit on my actual VTuber model today, as you might notice. And that's why I wanted to display myself properly on the screen too, in addition to being able to see. And yeah, I found this cute Christmas sweater made by someone known as Tadotoshi on a site called Booth, where they have a lot of free, well, and paid assets that can be used for models. This was free. I found the Santa hat somewhere to be able to pin it to my head. Oh, these are cute little penguin statues. It'd be cuter if they were clean. Dirt Finder, I can't even begin to imagine the extent of moral decay present in our children that would make them behave in this way. See what they've done to that poor, well, I can't, polar bear? Yeah, I moved my head and I can see and I can read again. There we go. Poor what polar bear? I see penguins. Where's the polar bear? That? No. That's an ornament. I think. Nope, I bet this is the bear. It's all dirty. Yeah, so? Not anything I'm not used to, Park Warden. I've seen worse in this game. Yeah, meowy kitty miss. Yay. Meowy Christmas. Perfect, yes. Thank you. I love penguins. They're cute. Yay. A skating aid penguin. Oh, I see. That's what the little handles are for, I guess. And that's kind of cute. So I figure that means a person, probably a child, like gets behind this, grabs onto the handles, and then uses this to like go around and skate, in quotes, on the rink. That's adorable. I don't think I've seen things like that before. Granted, it's been forever since I last was anywhere near a skating rink. Why am I washing penguins that are already clean? Because I want to. I lost track of what I was doing. Want to make sure they're extra clean, I guess. Okay, don't get distracted by all of the fun things and just start in a spot. Keep going. It's hard for me to remember to at least try to do that. What was worse for me with the Santa's Workshop level last year, definitely, because there are all sorts of fun things all over the place in there, in that huge room of the workshop. It's like, oh my god, huge Christmas balls. Look at all the presents. All of the elf clothes. All of the toy stations in the workshop. And the trees and, yeah, so much stuff. It was like going all over the place and getting all kinds of distracted and not finishing anything, and that's what took me so long to do it, I'm sure. That's not gonna happen here, or at least I hope not. I mean, I don't want this to take 6 hours. I mean, I have better tools now, too, because I have everything I could possibly use in the game if I wanted to at this point. Whereas I started with, like, the worst equipment ever that you start out with the Santa's Workshop, because that was the first level I ever played. So that's part of what took 6 hours, too, I'm sure. Because it takes way longer to clean stuff when you have just the basic stuff. So sparkly. This is not like any ice rink I've been to before. I've only been into, I think, indoor skating rinks. Not anything that's outside, for one thing. And only as a kid, like a little kid. I thought ice skating looked really cool and enjoyed watching people ice skate. Always my favorite part of the Winter Olympics when they happen is watching the ice skaters. Or like figure skating, excuse me. I know that's the official term for it. Yeah, whether people skating solo or in pairs, I enjoy it. I mean, I have no idea how they score stuff, but I've always enjoyed watching people skate. Essentially because, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know, dancing on ice. And I also like watching people dance, even though, well, I can't really dance myself either anymore, and I can really ice skate, to be honest. But that's why I watch other people. Do pretty awesome salsa. Yeah, in quotes, salsa dance in quotes. I shamelessly stole from someone doing something like silly for some kind of a talent show, I think maybe it was. And seriously went, okay, I'm salsa dancing, and they like had a container of salsa that they brought out with them and just, you know, went nuts, moving around, hopping, jumping around, while gesturing toward the container of salsa, and that made me laugh so hard. It was so funny that, well, I ended up wanting to do that myself just as a joke. Which is, I'm sure, how they meant it, too. Just because I thought it was so funny. Because it was. Because that's not what I was expecting with salsa dancing being on the list of things people were going to do. But it's very creative way to go about that. In more of a literal sense, which I can easily understand and get behind as an autistic person. But that's pretty much the most I can do with dancing. I mean, I can try to dance, but I don't think anyone wants me to. That's part of why I'm so impressed with people who can actually dance, is like, I go, geez, how do they even do that with a lot of those moves? Because I couldn't do that. For one thing, I have, like, zero flexibility. I mean, I tried to do a ballet class in college where you actually have to do the dancing and not just be good with studying a style of dance or knowing terminology. I was way better with the terminology part, of course, than the actual dancing. And it was only 1 credit, so not too bad, but yeah, that was one where I didn't, like, get an A. But because part of it was actually dancing, which, I mean, I tried. But, yeah, I'm not a dancer. Yeah, because apparently, if you, have, like, zero flexibility, good luck being able to do ballet. I mean, try as you might, it's probably not gonna happen. Oh well, I wasn't really wanting to be a ballerina anyway. I guess good thing. I was just trying it. Just trying it for the heck of it. As long as I was needing to take courses in other creative arts as part of my core curriculum requirement in college as a music major. You know, I wanted to experience the other things or try them and not just do something where I would study them, which I understand made it harder on me, potentially, but oh well, I just wanted to experience things, and well, it was good to experience them, I suppose. Even though with the dancing, yeah, kind of didn't do so well with the actual dancing despite trying, but did I expect myself to going in? No. So it was fine. Yeah, I also did that with a drawing class and with an acting class where I had to actually do the thing and not just study it in college. I actually did better with the acting class. I think that is one where I did actually still get an A. However, there was at least like one funny moment where, okay, during an acting exercise where everybody understood it was just an exercise, nothing serious, and it was just acting and everything too, I was supposed to try to be like mean or something in a mean character in a scene, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't, even knowing everybody knew it was just a acting exercise and not just me being a crappy person. Yeah, and everybody just kind of laughed and thought that was adorable, that just even in an acting exercise I just couldn't be mean. But like other than that, it went well, and you know, actually did enjoy the acting class. And the drawing class went okay. May not the best at drawing things, even if I must admit I'm better at drawing things that are inanimate objects than, well, people or animals, but I figure that's pretty common. It seems like it's just very hard to draw living things. Yep, I see the percentage meter over there. Oops, I didn't mean to, like, let my chat cover it up a little bit, but I can still tell it reads 19%. And what I was saying at first, to start off with, is I was giving myself, like, to the 20% before I would stop and try to sing something, like Christmas songs or things I see as Christmas songs, even if they're technically not seen that way. Well, hello, Mr. Indy Clemson. I see Parky's got you cleaning up the ice rink. Uh-huh. He can happily flush us all away, too, given the chance. I don't know who this is, so I don't know, like, if it's one of the kids the park warden was whining about or not. Nope, we hit 20%. It's time. Is there a nice sort of clean part on the screen? Well, this'll do. This looks nice. I'll stop right here. And I will actually sing a couple Christmas songs. Where will I start? And fair warning to anyone who's here, I know there are songs that actually are Christmas songs that people hear over and over and over and over again. Maybe some of those that people actually want to hear, expect to hear, and aren't already going, ugh, if I hear that song one more time, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I understand that reaction. I can feel that way for sure with certain songs that you hear over and over again. You know, I don't know, things like Jingle Bells. Yeah, I'm not liable to sing things like Jingle Bells today. I mean, if someone asks really nicely, maybe. I mean, I don't hate the song or ones like that necessarily. It's just, I get tired of them. Hearing them all the time. But, yeah, we're going to start. This is going to be very brief because, well, it's not a long song, and I'm not going to, like, act out all of the other parts of it. Just go through it once and be done. But growing up, I loved Alvin and the Chipmunk Mups. Be great if I could talk. I loved Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's what I meant to say, not Chick Mups. Yeah, let's go and change their name, right? What is a Chick Mup? I don't know, but I made Alvin and his brothers be those, whatever they are, today. But anyway, loved Alvin and the Chipmunks growing up. And, well, they have their own little brief Christmas song, just called the Chipmunk Song, or Christmas Don't Be Late. And they're the only ones who do it, as far as I know. So it tends to make my list of these songs are good or fine and don't drive me crazy due to being overplayed. So, starting with that one, the Chipmunk Song, Christmas Don't Be Late. Christmas, Christmas time is near, time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Merry Christmas, hurry fast. Want a plane that loops the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. See? That's very short. Yeah, so there we go. Didn't take long at all, but for hitting 20%, I should do more than that, because that's like, what, 5 seconds? So, moving on to another song, well, that is actually a Christmas song. Because why not? And not many people do it, possibly just one. I don't really speak Spanish, but I like the song Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. I think he's the only one who sings this. And I do know what the Spanish words mean in this song. You know, just like Happy Christmas. And I think something like, I hope you have a happy New Year. I think that's all it means with the bits that are Spanish. But yeah, next, Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. There we go. Well, that's another kind of a short one. So because I feel like it, at least one more before I go back to power washing. Another one that I don't think has been done very much for Christmas that I like would be Jingle Bell Rock. I've always liked that, even as a kid. So let's go. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing, bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, Jingle bell rock, jingle bells chime in jingle bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square, in the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. There we go for our first set of Christmas songs. Because I hit 20% on the cleanliness meter over there in the corner. I'm sorry, it's sort of covered by chat, but I can still tell what it says. So, there for the first 20%. When I hit 40%, there will be more songs. And who knows, if I feel like it, I might do more than that at some point. I was just trying to start there in terms of how and when I would do the whole singing thing today. Because I didn't think I could sing like the whole time I was power washing, depending on how long it took me to do this level. That wouldn't be reasonable if it like took a few hours. And I wasn't sure how I would do if I tried to sing and power wash at the same time, even though I can talk and power wash at the same time, okay. But that's what I'm just talking about, something. And I'm not trying to sing a song that has actual words that I would hope to properly sing. And I'm not memorizing anything to help myself out. I'm seriously looking at lyrics, but just lyrics. Because that was one of the hardest things for me when I was in the music program as a voice major. They want you to memorize things, and only a couple times felt weird or awkward to me when I just, out of nerves, forgot the words. But I hated when that happened, even though it happens to everybody who does that sometime or other, no matter how much experience they have at that. I mean, it's probably nothing really to be afraid of, since it happens to everyone, but it always made me uncomfortable. You know, when I would get nervous and forget words. I mean, that's where that technique known as scat singing comes in, where you just sing random syllables and act like, yeah, you meant to do that, even at times when, oh, oops, I forgot the words. You know, I'd still rather remember the actual words, to be honest. Yes, but next time for singing is when I hit 40%. Already reached 20% though, and that wasn't incredibly long, so is this not a very big level? I mean, I can always do more singing or something later. Just singing. Maybe use this as a nice, fun holiday backdrop if I finish washing sooner than I expect, by far. Yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do this and make it some kind of a singing thing. I was already wanting to do a stream where I was singing Christmas songs or things I saw as Christmas or holiday or winter songs. But I thought, why not combine it with this? I mean, I could always do just a singing stream or other music type stream this month too. There's still time left. But I just thought it would be nice for this today. Yeah, when I was little, I took ice skating lessons. Not for very long. You know, well, I did seriously try, but I kind of had this issue, otherwise known as being afraid of falling. Yeah. Like, I was too scared of that, really, to get very far with any ice skating stuff. I was too nervous to try any kind of, I don't know, spin or jump or something. Because as cool as I thought it looked when pro skaters did things like that, it's like I was like, oh no, I don't want to fall down and hurt myself. Even if that's a natural part of when skaters learn to do things like that. It's like I was just going, nope. I don't want to fall on my butt and be in pain. Or worse, potentially. So yeah, I could skate around, okay, just skating around, but yeah, jump, no. Not at all. My feet were in the skates, on the rink. That's all. And I found pretty and cute skating outfits or like leotards and stuff, but that's just about as far as I got. I've never really tried to go back to that or try skating as an adult. If I ever did, I still wouldn't try to do any crazy stuff at all. I would just skate around and be happy doing that. Granted, I have asthma and I don't like being cold, so you know, I know you can bundle up and you know, mitigate being too cold. But, you know, that's another factor in it for me as well, not trying to do ice skating as an adult. I didn't have asthma as a kid. I developed that later in life. And definitely the cold triggers it. Which is part of why, honestly, I'm not really into winter, but it's mostly just because it's so cold, which is hard for me, at least when I am outside. I wouldn't have such an awesome array of adorable skating outfits, yeah. I mean, I know I still could, even if I got out there and as an adult and tried that even just recreationally, like people might tend to do just every now and then for the heck of it because, oh, it's winter and, oh, look, there's a skating rink. I don't know of any outdoor ones near me. I did have quite an array of cute outfits for skating when I tried that as a kid. I really did. Oh, that's a cute little frog someone drew that I just, washed away. Sorry for removing your art. I mean, I see that as more art than, ooh, look what these horrible kids did. Like the park warden. Indy. Like when Parky cleaned up the skate park before the televised state championship. Okay. This park warden is, I think, rude and lame. I mean, I know it's probably not... Well, I know it's not considered good or moral to, in some fashion, ruin public property. You know, make it dirty or get art in quotes or graffiti on things, but I kind of like... Well, I know it's not necessarily legal, but I like graffiti, you know, the art style, and see it more as art than disturbance of the peace or justice or something. You know, I understand, yeah, it's still defacing public property, which is what makes it an issue, but yeah. Unless I missed something there when I was not paying attention to what that character was messaging me. Seems like he was just going, oh, this park warden, he sucks, and about cleaning other things too. Or having to clean other things too. And that was it. I must admit, often, especially when I do this off stream by myself, I don't really pay much attention to the messages. I just wash. Well, the art in the Dave's Hot Chicken buildings, yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Am I already... Did I go past the next 20% already? I think I need to change my singing thing. Or else go... You know, I'm just gonna talk about things that related to, like, winter ice rinks or Christmas or whatever while I'm washing, and then do music afterward, maybe using this as a backdrop. I thought it'd be fun to combine them. It would take me longer, but it's not taking me long at all, and I already flew past 40%. I've only been doing that... Well, it's like only 1 minute almost per... and not even quite 1 minute per percent for some reason. Jeez. Oh, it would take me way longer. So I guess I missed that metric for the singing part, but I don't know. I've not done it like this before, so I don't know if that's a good interval or if I should just do it again, or... Well, not the same songs, obviously, but... I figured it would take me more time between percentages, but that's when I was thinking about that other bigger level, but I don't think this one is as big as that workshop. But, well, I'm almost to 50% now. Geez, really? This isn't very big, is it? Or I just have better tools now, so it really doesn't take long. Gnome. Whoops, I dropped it. Can you sit on the bench, or at least lay on the bench? Hey. No. Sit on the bench. What? I can't put you on the bench? Really? No. I tried. Nope. The game doesn't want me to do that. Sit. Or lay down. Hey, did it, finally. He's just having a nap. Okay, to anyone who's here, I went past the 40% mark. You know, I was trying to probably do songs at 20% intervals, especially when I had no idea that this would be a smaller level and not take me as much time, but okay. I've already done like 3 songs, which earlier, for anyone who wasn't there at the time, were the Chipmunk song, Feliz Navidad, and Jingle Bell Rock. I'm just going through a list right now. Next up, one of my favorites, which again is an actual Christmas song, is Happy Christmas, War is Over by John Lennon. So yes, we are to another spot where I'm going to pause power washing and sing Christmas songs or songs I see as Christmas songs. And again, ones that aren't done by very many people, if at all possible. Just because, well, I'm me and I don't want to do necessarily just the ones that everybody does. Okay, so here we go. Happy Christmas, War is Over by John Lennon. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you had fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, for weak and for strong. The rich and the poor ones, the road is so long. And so happy Christmas, for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fight. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so happy Christmas, we hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you wanted. War is over now. War is over if you wanted. War is over now. Another one, okay. I don't know. I somehow feel obligated, maybe, to sing this. And, well, oh well. I like Wham anyway. Even though, honestly, okay, the next one is going to be Last Christmas by Wham. I mean, I still like the song, even though I feel like the only thing that makes it a Christmas song is, well, Christmas being in the title and the chorus. Really? But, oh well, it counts. So, yeah. So that will be the next one. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kissed me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. A crowded room, friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you, and you're so of ice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but tore me apart. Ooh, ooh, now I've found a real love, you'll never fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but tore him apart. Maybe next year I'll give it to someone special. There you go. There's Last Christmas by Wham. Another one I like that, well, okay, I think only done by one group or person is Merry Christmas, Darling by the Carpenters. Another one I grew up listening to. So that is next. Merry Christmas, Darling by the Carpenters. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. But I still have one wish to make. Special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true. But I can dream, and in my dreams, I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful. There's always something new. But every day is a holiday when I'm near to you. Lights on my tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, darling. Happy New Year, too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. On this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, darling. Happy New Year, too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. On this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, darling. There you go. Another set of Christmas songs. But I felt I owed you today. As a part of what I'm doing today, singing Christmas songs for a bit, around every 20% of cleanliness when I catch that on the meter, when I am power washing. Hi, Ruby. How are you? Good to see you. How cute, thank you. Yes, I'm wearing an outfit. I didn't make this outfit myself. I found a random Santa hat and pinned it to my head, and I found a really, I thought, cute Christmas sweater on Booth. Oh, my voice is what you're talking about, not what I'm looking like. Okay. I thought it could go either way. Maybe both, but, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun today to add to the holiday festivity and cheer by singing Christmas songs or things I see as Christmas songs. Sometimes, too, maybe. Today, you were listening? Yeah, thank you. Back to power washing I go. I mean, I could try to sing and power wash at the same time. I'm not sure how that would go. I feel I need to focus on words when singing. So that's why I will keep stopping probably to do that. But it doesn't seem like this is a very big level, so that's probably fine. It's nothing like that one I did last year, the Santa's Workshop. Yeah, that thing's huge. It took me so long. I promise this will not become the Nightmare Before Christmas in terms of a long stream. Oh, I forgot about songs from that. I mean, I could do something from that too. That would count. As far as Christmas goes. Well, the only one I can think of right now that I could maybe even do a little bit, if I remember really how it goes, is what's this. And only a little bit of it before I lose track of how it goes. Yeah, so Ruby, I'm curious, what do you tend to do, like, around the holidays, if anything? Well, I mean, I know at least this year I'm not really going anywhere, but it's been a while since I've really gone much of anywhere. I mean, on Christmas Day, I'm gonna end up spending time with my mom and my husband. The day after Christmas is actually when I'm gonna end up spending time with my in-laws. Other than that, I don't really have anything going on. I mean, like, for the rest of this month, I'm of course going to be, like, streaming more and also doing Christmas activity things, like making cookies and stuff, but that's kind of about it. I've been helping my mom take pictures for, like, a scavenger hunt thingy she's doing for work. Yeah, she's in a team with other co-workers, and they're supposed to be taking pictures of themselves with random things they were given a list of. Not even just, like, Christmassy things, but some of them are. Later today, I'm going to try to help her maybe sort of kind of dress up her guinea pigs. Well, I say sort of just because I'm going to, like, pretend they're wearing hats and hold hats over their heads or something. Just so she can take a pet picture, like, looking like a pet is dressed up. Because she doesn't really have costumes, and I don't think they would tolerate that anyway. I'm sure they'd look adorable if they would, but no. So I'm probably just going to hold a Santa hat over each of their heads and call it good. But that'll still look cute, right? I must admit, like, I don't really send out Christmas cards. I mean, used to when I was younger. My mom knows about this. We used to even make our own Christmas cards and send them to people. I'm serious. As a craft project, it was actually kind of fun, at least for the first few cards. But when you got going and it just got tedious and we're like, we're tired of this now, but we still have more to do because we have, like, this many people to, like, still make cards for. Back when we were sending cards. But that was when I was younger. You know, kind of as a kid mostly, when we did that. But I don't even really send people Christmas cards now. Even just, like, store-bought ones. I mean, I must admit I'm really not much of a card person myself. I mean, I know some people out there still really like and appreciate cards. I mean, I appreciate cards if people send them to me. No doubt about it. But, you know, I don't expect them. I don't, I guess, feel like they're necessary. Yeah, but I know, my poor husband Sterngard, at his retail job, yeah, he's working in the electronics department, but that, deals with the photo center, and he says it's been so busy with people getting orders of photos for their Christmas cards. Yeah. I can believe it, too. And it's especially kind of rough for him because the equipment isn't the best and seems to have issues frequently. And it's crazy whenever he's in the department by himself and has to deal with that and ringing up customers. I can't imagine. So yeah, it's been wearing him out lately to deal with people who are all coming in to try to do stuff like that for Christmas. Yeah, well, because retail job, he also has to work on Christmas Eve, which is, well, part of why I'm not necessarily doing anything or much on Christmas Eve. Well, still spending time with him, of course, once he gets off work, but before then, not really anything, since he's working. So I'll end up doing Christmas things for sure on the day of and day after Christmas. Hydration is a must. You'd think I'd have an easier time remembering that while doing a game like this where I'm power washing, but apparently not. I just thought of it now. Oh, I'm already at 60%. Granted, I did the second set of songs late, because I reached 45% or so, or even 50% before I did that. But yeah. Oh, ad break. So cool. I can just drink water on my own time. Very important when any part of a stream involves singing. Hey, and people are back. We hit 60% already. And I guess, based on my own little rules for myself, I already owe you more Christmas songs, or ones I see as such. And I keep amending it like that, because I do have some listed that I think of as Christmas songs, or winter, or, I don't know, they mentioned December or something. Whether or not they're really about Christmas or not. You know, not gotten to those yet. Because I still have at least 3 more ones that are considered Christmas songs to go. And those will be up next before I do obscure things that probably people don't think of as Christmas songs at all. Possibly never even heard of. But that's what will make this stream fun with the music portion, right? So, I reached 61%, oops. But closer to being at a 20% mark than I was the first, well, second time, I guess. So, continuing with my list, another one I really like and don't get tired of is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. You know, I mean, a couple more people besides Brenda Lee have done it. So not just her, but I don't think people do it as much as other songs. So, yep, that's next. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee, originally. Rockin' around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rockin' around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie, we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rockin' around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rockin' around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Next will be Step Into Christmas by Elton John. I think that's just his song. I don't think anybody else has done it. I like Elton John's music. Well, maybe some other people might have done it at some point, but maybe only one, and I've not heard of them. So, Step Into Christmas by Elton John. Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. So I'm sent you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here. I'd like to sing about all the things your eyes and mine can see. So hop aboard the turntable. Oh, step into Christmas with me, yeah. Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink, and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free. Take care in all you do next year, and keep smiling through the days. We can help to entertain you. Oh, we will find the ways. So Merry Christmas, one and all. There's no place I'd rather be. Asking you if you'd oblige. Step into Christmas with me. Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink, and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free. There you go. Step Into Christmas by Elton John. And next is a song, well, I doubt anybody but me and maybe my mom here, if anyone here might know. It's an original song by a group called Point of Grace, called When Love Came Down. One of my favorites. From one of my favorite Christmas albums, where they don't just sing a bunch of songs that everybody and their brother sings. Maybe a few, but not like every single one. So here we go. Close your eyes and share the dream that everyone on earth believe. A child was born, the stars shone bright, and love came down at Christmas time. And love came down at Christmas time. Christmas Eve, 2 a.m., heavy snow is falling down in the streets. Clothed in white, echo songs that were sung by candlelight. We're alive, we can breathe, but do we really care for this world in need? There's a choice we must make each and every day. Close your eyes and share the dream that everyone on earth believe. A child was born, the stars shone bright, and love came down at Christmas time. and love came down at Christmas time. Love came down at Christmas time. Time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and peace throughout the year. The time has come to celebrate, so let your voices fill the air. Everyone, watch and pray, but the sun will shine a brighter day. Join your hands, lift them high, for this gift of life when love came down. Christmas time, when love came down. Christmas time, when love came down. When love came down. Christmas time. Love came down. Christmas time. Close your eyes and share the dream that everyone on earth believe. A child was born, the stars shone bright, and love came down at Christmas time. And love came down at Christmas time. So there you go. When Love Came Down by Point of Grace. I highly recommend their Christmas album called A Christmas Story. It's beautiful. Their voices and their harmonies are gorgeous. It's a beautiful Christmas album. High praise from me, since I don't tend to, because of my issue with getting tired of like the same old Christmas songs, I don't tend to really listen to Christmas music much. But yeah, this is an exception for me. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. Hi, Ian. Didn't see you come in as I was like focused on singing. Yeah, because today I am being really festive and wearing a Christmas sweater and Santa hat that I didn't make, by the way, but I found them and thought they were cute. Someone known as Tatotoshi on Booth made the sweater, and I just found this random Santa hat. Yeah, I decided to be really festive today. I already wanted to do some kind of singing stream for Christmas during this holiday season. So, in the singing, thank you. So, like, every so often, like, I first set it to be, like, every 20% or so of cleanliness, I would stop and sing some Christmas songs, or ones I see as Christmas songs. Or it could fit, anyway, lyrically or otherwise. In the middle of cleaning this ice rink, this new holiday level. I don't think it's going to take me nearly as long as the Santa workshop did last year, and good, because that took me 6 hours. This isn't going to take that long, because I'm already, like, I know it's hard to see because chat is kind of blocking the meter, but I'm around like 60% already. I've not been going super duper long. This has only been about, well, my live timer says hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, and like, good to see you, Ian. and Ruby and anyone else who's here. Hope you're having a good day as I try to spread holiday cheer today in as many ways as possible. I don't know what anyone is planning on doing for Christmas. I'm probably just getting together with my mom and my husband day of, because my husband works retail, by the way, on Christmas Eve. And my mom works the day after Christmas. So we'll be seeing in-laws day after Christmas and my mom Christmas Day. Not a whole lot going on other than that. Well, some holiday baking for sure. Maybe holiday crafts. But other than that, not a whole lot going on for the holidays. And I find it fun and a fun coincidence that this is a skating rink. That's the new holiday level, Ian, because I remember, like, one of my facts I gave you for your, like, which fact is true out of all of these for your game show you did for your birthday, Ian, had to do with what I wanted to be when I grew up. And one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up that I thought was maybe kind of obscure was a Zamboni driver. A driver of that thing that smooths the ice on a skating rink. I don't think there's one here in this level, or if so, I've not seen it. I mean, I was meaning to look for it in case, but I don't think so. I don't see one. But, yeah. And earlier, like before you got here, Ian, I think I mentioned that, I took ice skating lessons as a kid. I didn't get very far. I mean, it would have been cool if I had been brave enough to try to do, like, any kind of tricks or anything, but I wasn't. I was too scared of falling, hurting myself, so I just didn't really try any of that. Or at least the first minute or second, I started to slip around and was afraid I'd fall. I was like, okay, I'm done with trying to do anything fancy. You know, I did have some cute skating outfits that were fun, but yeah, that wasn't the thing that lasted long for me, the skating lessons. I also tried to do gymnastics when I was little. That didn't go very far either. Because similarly, I wasn't, like, I was too scared to, like, try anything that could end up causing me to hurt myself. And at first I didn't really like things like zip lines because I didn't understand how to do them. So, like, the first time I think I ever used a zip line at a gymnastics place, I didn't realize I had to, like, put my feet out or something to stop myself on the wall when I got to the bottom. And ouch. Because, like, that meant, like, I just crashed into it with my face. Not cool. Like, the first time I think I ever did that, and it was like, ew, I don't like these. And then I went, oh, you have to stop with your feet or something. Okay, I understand now. And then I didn't go, ooh, yuck, I hate these anymore. At least I think that's what I remember, is I didn't get the whole zipline thing the first time. It was more fun, for sure, once I realized, oh, I stopped myself with my feet at the other end on the wall, instead of smack on the wall with my face. You're really not supposed to use your face to stop yourself on a zip line. Bleh. Yeah, the fanciest thing I ever did with gymnastics was walk along a balance beam, but that's about it. I didn't do anything tricky or fancy. Just walked on a balance beam. I could do that. I could handle that. That was it. I've never actually been skiing. I've not actually done snowboarding either, for that matter, as far as wintry stuff goes. I have no idea what it's like. The closest I've come to anything like that is playing snowboarding games, but not realistic ones. I've only really played games from the SSX series of snowboarding games where it's just you using kind of wacky characters dressed in quirky clothes and outfits and who do like really crazy unrealistic tricks that look super cool. And they say funny things when they fall down. I know it's probably silly of me, but that was one of my favorite things about those games is like, oh well, even if I mess up a really cool trick, I can still laugh and, you know, hear someone say something really funny, even if I fail and the character falls on their face. Things like, if I had an ego, I'd be embarrassed by that. Said by, like, a surfer dude type character when he would fall on his face or his ass or something. That's the one I remember the most. Or something like, I just ate some snow. I hope it wasn't yellow. I think we're at 69 nice level for cleanliness. Cool. Gotta clean the candy cane. You can't have dirty candy canes. I like candy canes. Does anyone here like candy canes? Granted, I like mint as a flavor. Spearmint and peppermint, by the way. So I like that about winter, when things have peppermint as a flavor usually. Candy cane things. Like blizzards at Dairy Queen. I like those. Well, just in general, but especially the peppermint ones that happen in December. Yeah, that's the thing I appreciate about the holidays when their special flavors only happen then. I like peppermint during the standard, you know, Christmas, etc. season. And I really like pumpkin spice. And, you know, I mean that. I'm not being sarcastic or anything. In the fall. Hi, Mila! Welcome in. Welcome to a festive power wash day. I've already sung some songs. You know, I might not mind singing them again later. Yeah, I think I'm already down to the list, or part of my list, with more obscure sorts of things that aren't really Christmas songs, but, you know, I feel like I can argue that they could be, or at least to me they count, for the next set, or few sets. Yeah, because like I mentioned, during the collab, Mila and Ian, um, when people were talking about holidays and stuff and Christmas songs and going, yeah, I like, you were saying something, Mila, I think, at some point about you're not really into Christmas music and probably you're more likely to be interested in things that aren't done over and over and over again. And I'm in agreement with you on that. So yeah, there hasn't been any kind of rendition of Jingle Bells today, and there won't be. For example, everybody does Jingle Bells. Not there's anything wrong with that. Not at all. No judgment. Just I get tired of it. Yeah. So I'm washing the skating rink today. The new free holiday level. There are a few songs that are classics, but it's just refreshing to hear new ones. Yeah, it is. I mean, I know there are some definite classics too, and I can be fine and respect that, but yeah, I have a definite preference to listen to and I guess sing songs I don't hear as many people do. You're like 10th rendition of Jingle Bells, it starts to get old. Yeah, I agree, Mila, I agree. It's like, okay, could you think of any other song to sing, please? Like, seriously? Please, please, please? I mean, there's more out there for Christmas songs than Jingle Bells for the 80 gajillionth time. I'm still not sure exactly why, as a kid, I thought it would be so cool to be a Zamboni driver, but I did. I mean, not anymore, but as a kid, definitely. I don't know why I thought that machine that smooths out the ice between rounds of ice skating would just be the coolest thing ever. Maybe just because it made it all nice again, I don't know. You really love Jack Frost. Do I have a favorite Christmas movie, or at least one I go back to every year? I've not really seen very many Christmas movies, to be honest. I mean, I've only seen a couple, really, that I can think of. Like last year, for the first time ever, I saw the movie Scrooged. That was interesting and actually overall liked it. And other than that, I remember seeing a movie called I'll Be Home for Christmas that had Jonathan Taylor Thomas in it, but I think the only reason I watched that is because I like Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and like when I was younger, well, one of the first people I had a crush on was Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So that's the reason I watched that. But other than that, I don't remember seeing much in the way of Christmas movies, actually. So I don't really know. But I'm curious, do you have any favorite Christmas movies or ones that you tend to try to regularly watch? I mean, I'm open for any suggestions, to try Christmas movies. It's just, I mean, I know there's more than those, like, Hallmark ones that I think are, like, the same as each other. There gotta be, right? But, yeah. Here's one you like, or it's funky but cute. Oh, all of the other reindeer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that one too, actually. Or at least I remember as a kid reading the Christmas book for that. That is cute. And I mean, I know I must have at least seen the Charlie Brown Christmas before as a kid, and like the standard Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, those things before. Although not much other than that. Forced against our will to watch Elf once, says my mom, still haven't recovered. Yeah, I know. There are some people who really like the movie Elf. And yep, that's fine. But, I didn't so much. It just wasn't my thing. I mean, I'm not really a Will Ferrell person, for one thing. Plus, yeah, there were things in there that they, like, made out to be funny or jokes that I didn't see as funny at all, but, well, I'd actually experienced in real life, so it was like, no, that's not fun or funny or cool, but, yeah. Annabelle was cute, but may make you cry, says Mila. Oh, I've heard of that one. I can't remember. Did I see that one as a kid? Maybe. Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. And yeah, it was... Yeah, I think I did. Now you mention it. It just was so long ago that I wasn't, like, thinking about it. I'm thinking about Christmas movies. But yeah, you're right. I've also, I think, seen the Polar Express, too. Yeah. Every year Santa gives the animals the ability to talk for day and the human child and the farmers mute from an axe. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm remembering it now. Yeah, I did see that, and that was kind of, well, it was cute, but yeah, because of that, kind of sad. No, because I was chatting and focused on washing stuff, making it clean. I already passed the next 20% mark of cleanliness. I can still see it through the chat. I think it's at 83% already, but close enough, right? So, okay. Now, I've made it into... I can argue this is a Christmas song or other holiday song or, hey, it mentions December, so that counts, right? Section. Or winter or snow. So, these ones, I mean, I still could make a case for them fitting or being appropriate for this time of year in one way or another. But they are not the standard, like, Christmas songs. First one of those is Better Days by the Goo Goo Dolls. I know it's not marketed as a Christmas song, but I feel like they're lyrics that sound like Christmas or New Year's, like the end of the year or something to me. Especially as, like, and you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear, just a chance that maybe we'll find better days because I don't need boxes wrapped in strings, you know, that sort of a thing. And, you know, later on goes, because tonight's the night the world begins again, kind of like, yeah, end of the year, start of a new one. So lyrically, I felt like Better Days by the Goo Goo Dolls made sense right now, or was appropriate at this time of year. That's my first stating my case song, so to speak. Better Days by the Goo Goo Dolls. And you asked me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and designer love and empty things. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. So take these words and sing out loud, 'cause everyone is forgiven now. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again. I need someplace simple where we could live, and something only you can give, and that's faith and trust and peace while we're alive. And the one poor child who saved this world, there's 10 million more who probably could, if we all just stopped and said a prayer for them. So take these words and sing out loud, 'cause everyone is forgiven now. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again. I wish everyone was loved tonight and somehow stop this endless fight. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. So take these words and sing out loud, 'cause everyone is forgiven now. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again. That was Better Days by the Goo Goo Dolls. My next, yes, to me this counts as like an appropriate song for this time of year song, is Hazy Shade of Winter Originally done by Simon and Garfunkel, but I'm more familiar with the cover by the Bangles. But it counts, right? Right? Are you with me on this? Hazy shade of winter. It's winter. Well, not officially yet, but almost, technically. It counts, right? Time, 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 see what's become of me. Well, I looked around for my possibilities. I was so hard to please. Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hear the Salvation Army band. Down by the riverside, it's bound to be a better ride than what you've got planned. Carry a cup in your hand. Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hang on to your hopes, my friend. That's an easy thing to say, but your hopes should pass away. Simply pretend that you can build them again. Look around, grass is high, fields are ripe. It's the springtime of my life. Seasons change with the scenery, weaving time in a tapestry. Won't you stop and remember me? Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Look around, leaves are brown, there's a patch of snow on the ground. Look around, leaves are brown, there's a patch of snow on the ground. Look around, leaves are brown, there's a patch of snow on the ground. Yeah, see? It's almost winter. It works, right? Right? Totally. Or it makes me think of winter. And my next round, well, not round, but as I'm going to do a ton. Okay, this one is going to really, I understand, probably be obscure to people. Okay, I'm a big fan of Darren Hayes, who was the lead singer of Savage Garden. And even though, yes, they did a cover of Last Christmas by Wham, I already did that earlier, which is seen as a Christmas song, they also did a song that isn't necessarily seen as a Christmas song, but I could argue a case for it, that's called I'll Bet He Was Cool. And, well, the case I can argue for it is, well, it's about, you know, God, Jesus, like, how would you react? What would you think if he passed you on the street or you passed him on the street or something? And speculation about what it'd be like or what he'd be like. So I thought, yeah, Christmas is about God, Jesus, so it counts. It counts to me. You know, yes, it's kind of a quirky little song. But, yeah, that's next. But I think it's a fun, quirky little song. And that is just theirs. No one else did that, I think, because no one else really knows about it. Possibly the only person you know who does. But here we go, and yes, it's quirky and lyrically quirky and strange, but I like it. It's fun. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, every once in a while I shoot the breeze. I spend my time, I talk about silly things. I'd like to talk about Jesus Christ, 'Cause I wonder what would happen if he passed you by. Would you be scared? Would you believe in him? Would you bust your asses to get him institutionalized? Well, I bet he'd be cool. I bet he'd be damn good looking. I bet that he smelled divine. I'm not talking about Calvin Klein's obsession. Just one of those people smell good all the time. There's no reason why. What would he wear? Would he wear Tommy Hilfiger or be urban outfitted? Well, I don't think so. I bet he liked Gaultier, but you'd never find him in it. I bet he liked Gaultier. Lord, I need your protection. Spend some time in my direction. I need your protection. Spend some time in my direction. I need your protection. Spend some time in my direction. You know, every once in a while I shoot the breeze. I spend my time and talk about silly things. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about Jesus Christ. 'Cause I wonder how we'd deal if he just passed you by. Well, I bet he'd be a star. Well, I bet my Star Wars figures he would be a movie star. A Quentin Tarantino, next big thing, prima donna, then he'd appear on Oprah. You know what? I don't think so. Could you imagine him hanging Piccadilly Circus, Times Square, Walk of Fame at Christie's? He could easily become a regular. Do you know what? Well, I don't think so. Well, I bet my speeder bike he'd turn his back on all of that. Lord, I need your protection. Spend some time in my direction. I need your protection. Spend some time in my direction. I need your protection. Spend some time in my direction. Some people have just got it, you know, like standing next to Elvis Presley. Well, then multiply that feeling by 1 million, and you know what I'm talking about. 'Cause I'll bet he was cool. Man, I bet that cowboy was so damn good looking, baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. And there you have it. Probably the most obscure song you might have ever heard in terms of something someone could throw out there for this counts as a Christmas song. Prove me wrong. But there you have it. There it is. I like it. I think it's fun. It's different. I love Savage Garden and, well, Darren Hayes. Okay, so I have only one more set of songs. Still on the obscure, I have to, be Phoenix Wright here and argue my case maybe for them list, but I will get back to the power washage. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, back to cleaning. This poor polar bear. He's seen better days. Speaking of better days. But he's going to be all nice and clean when we're done. Yes, he is. Such a lovely scarf. I have scarves. Do I wear any of them, you ask? No. But I have a lot of them. In various colors, too. I don't think I have a blue one. I mean, I have a purple one for sure, at least, or multiple purple ones, and orange ones, of course, because those are a couple of my favorite colors, but I need some teal ones. I can't, well, and a few others besides that. I think I have one that's like leopard. It's a scarf. Yeah. I actually have a Santa hat in real life. I don't really have, like, a Christmas sweater either, ugly or otherwise, in real life. I don't have much in the way of stuff to wear in real life that's festive. But I at least tried to make my model do that today. That's easier for that than for me in real life. I mean, I'm sure I could find something somewhere, I just haven't tried yet. I know things especially like socks are easy for Christmas, holiday, anything, but I already have a gajillion pairs of socks. I already cleared out a ton of pairs of socks and still have a ton of them. A whole drawer full of them, practically. And then some. And fun socks, too, not just white or black or other solid colors. Ones with, you know, things like video games or llamas, cats, piano keys, things like that on them. I have Kingdom Hearts socks, also Pokemon socks. I have socks with Charizard on them, I think. Among other things. Doctor Who socks. What else? I actually do have a good amount of holiday socks. Not necessarily Christmas ones, but oddly enough Easter ones. More than anything else. Only I think because I got those from in-laws or something. Well, Christmas and... not Christmas. I meant Easter. I have Easter and Halloween socks. Like a lot of pairs of Halloween socks, actually, too. And those are fun. But I don't have any Christmas ones, I don't think. Oddly enough. I mean, I know a huge part of it for me with not having much in the way of Christmas things is because for the longest time in my life, that was a hard time of year because, you know, okay, I'll just say it. I'll just briefly skim over it. My dad was not a great person and made the holidays rough every year, let's say. So that caused me to, like, not enjoy the holidays at all and actively dread them and, like, just really not like them, even though it wasn't the holidays themselves, but just stuff happening with my dad every year around the holidays, essentially, that was, like, really crappy and unpleasant, that caused me to just dislike that in that time of year. But I've reached a point, finally, years and years away from when he was last in my life, where, you know, I'm fine, I'm doing better about it, I enjoy it now. I actually want to, you know, get into the spirit, so to speak, and decorate and, you know, be festive, wear Christmassy things, do Christmassy things. I mean, within the past couple of years, I'd already reached that point, but even more so now, and that's nice. That's really nice to get to a point where I feel like I'm past the, I guess, yucky stuff that caused me to just, like, go, Christmas, holidays, New Year's, yuck. That's how I can be all nice and festive and enjoy myself with things like this today, with this now. Where years ago, not so much. So, you know, Things are getting better. Things are healing. Yep, 90% already. Look at me go. This is a very pretty, shiny ice rink. Not just the parts of the ice, either. I still don't think any ice rink I've been to has looked like this, but I've not really been to any outdoor ones, so of course not. I only know what indoor ones look like from when I was a kid. And only a long time ago, probably, because that's the only time I ever did that kind of thing. You know, it might be a nice thing to do sometime. Go to a skating rink. I mean, I'd have to rent ice skates and stuff and really bundle up to avoid triggering my asthma at this point, but it might be worth it to just try that again and have that experience as an adult trying to do, like, the ice skatey thing. I don't have to do fancy tricks or be like a pro skater. It would just probably be fun to, like, try it again casually, just to skate around in a circle or figure eight even, and that's about it. Yeah, maybe someday you should try that. Yeah, I think that would be nice. I mean, I'm just happy that holiday-wise I finally got some kind of a tree decorated. It's actually kind of a cute pop-up Christmas tree. I think I've shared pictures of it in various Discord channels and on my Blue Sky. Decorated with nerdy stuff. Probably mostly, I think mostly Star Wars ornaments, but, well, my husband is a huge Star Wars fan, so that's no surprise, right? I mean, I like it too. Not quite as much as he does, but yeah. There are some characters I especially like or love, like Grogu and the droids. So those are well represented. Also a TARDIS for Doctor Who. I have Ted Lasso on my tree in Funko Pop form. I love the show Ted Lasso. It's a great show. I highly recommend it. I mean, there's lots of swearing, which doesn't bother me, but yeah, there's lots of swearing, and that's the main reason, I think, for it to have the rating it does. But yeah, it's a very good show. Lots of heart. Wonderful characters. Good humor. Also have some Marvel characters on my tree. A few of them anyway. Like Black Panther and Captain America, Iron Man, Groot. I love Groot. I know all he ever says is, "I am Groot," but I just think he's cute. Especially in, like, little plant Groot form. When he dances, when he thinks no one's watching. I also have Celeste from Animal Crossing on my tree. I like her a lot. Probably one of the Animal Crossing characters I like the most. Of, like, the NPC ones. So I was thrilled to find an ornament of her. was fun doing ornaments and thinking about decorations. Because, like, especially before, even though I was already to a phase of wanting to do more for the holidays last year even, yeah, that was before my husband, like, got a job, so we couldn't really afford to do anything in the way of decoration. Now we can, since he's working. That's nice. At least a little something. Yeah, and the pop-up tree, it's cool. It's a convenient size, it's cute, it's not incredibly big, but it still holds a decent amount of ornaments. And just hangs on the wall, and it has battery-operated lights that already came on it. Well, it came pre-decorated otherwise, but I took those decorations off and put my own on. But yeah, I recommend those, actually. Those are nice. Very stress-free. I mean, I've done or participated in the whole real tree thing and an actual standard size fake tree before, but yeah, the setup for even just a fake tree is quite a bit, and it can be hard to put lights on when a tree is not pre-lit. However, yeah, a problem for me in terms of the whole tree thing each year for Christmas with a real tree is that I have allergies. So if a tree that's real is not washed before it's put up and decorated, yeah, I'm going to, like, have a constantly runny nose and be sneezing and miserable. Or it's just a kind of tree that I guess I'm allergic to for some reason. But I don't have to worry about that with a fake one, which is why I did that for years before this year getting the pop-up tree that hangs on the wall. Well, I guess another thing is that I don't trust myself to remember to water an actual real tree. Actually remember to do that. So, yeah, another reason that I prefer artificial trees. And I know my mom has some nice Christmas Lego things. Like, she has Lego Christmas trees and a couple of the Lego poinsettias. They're very nice. I helped her put one of them together. I don't have any of those for myself, though. Maybe I should get some, though. You know, Legos are expensive. We do have the Santa sleigh thing, though, with the reindeer. That's cute. Down to the literal nitty-gritty here. Oh yeah, the underside of the slope. That's important too. Really? Are they sure? Just this... I guess it is important. There we go. Are you happy now? No, this penguin isn't because his hat is still dirty. I don't have a hat like this, but I do have, like, a knit hat that's just, like, a beanie or something in terms of type of hat. Or not knit, per se, but crocheted, because my mom crocheted it for me in really bright colors, like bright orange, red, and yellow. Orange is my favorite color. I mean, I know it's not Christmassy at all, but that's what I wanted. For goodness sake, when I was younger, my room, I'm serious, a couple of the walls were bright yellow, a couple of the walls, or like one of the walls maybe was red, and the other walls were, or wall, or ceiling, or, what was the ceiling? I can't remember. Ceiling, I think, was just white. But, a couple walls. Okay, side walls were yellow. It was kind of a weird slanted wall situation where there's a part that was slanted and then a part that was straight up and down. And the slanted parts were one color, the straight up and down parts were another color, and then the end walls were another color. And the three different colors were bright yellow, bright red, and bright orange. How did I sleep in there, you ask? I don't know, when that was my actual room. But, yeah. That's how my room was when I was a kid. You know, later I had a more restful, I guess, dark greenish sort of a room, which was probably easier to sleep in. But yeah, I've always liked red, orange, and yellow. It's probably not a surprise that for Pokemon type stuff, I tend to gravitate toward the fire types. Oh, this candy cane being dirty, this will not do. No, the signs are dirty too. Yay, another sign is clean. I cleaned the sign. Now it's free of grime, I cleaned the sign. I'll probably never stop musically referencing the sign by Ace of Base whenever I see a sign anywhere. It's just a thing of mine. And that's an added bonus. You're welcome. Christmas lights can be nice. Well, especially those things that are like Christmas trees, but they're made up of lights, and those other sorts of things that you see. Like candy canes, elves, sleighs. That they put up in places like parks and stuff. Always nice to see those around. I've been to things like the zoo lights before too. You know, and other special light displays around Christmas time. And the Christmas village type things. That's been fun. You penguins are hiding dirt. How dare you? Nope. Get down. There we go. He's clean. Yay. Oh, get up there. Come on, climb. Thank you. I've had various kinds of decorations on Christmas trees over the years. This year, it's another nerdy tree. Before that, on other years, I've sometimes done red and white ornaments to kind of do the whole peppermint candy cane thing. And there have been years when I've done purple and gold ornaments. That's beautiful. That set of ornaments and decorations is gorgeous, by the way. But more on the fancy side, so I don't usually do that one for Christmas. Occasionally feel like doing it, but I mostly more felt like doing nerdy things. Putting nerdy things on the tree. You know, and something that bothers me is that, okay, if anybody made like a Princess Daisy ornament for like, as in the Mario character, I love Daisy, so I'd be all there for it and I would get one, but there aren't any Daisy ornaments that I can find. The closest I can come is Peach, who is not Daisy. I mean, I wish. But no. You know, I'd probably still end up at some point having Mario and Peach and Yoshi, etc. on my tree. Maybe. Considered putting Pokemon on the tree too. But I want to find the Pokemon I want to put on the tree that are my favorite, but has anyone seen an Espeon ornament by chance? I doubt it. I've not. I would like to think there would be a Charizard one or something too, is another one of my favorite Pokemon, but well, I haven't found one yet. I bet there's gotta be one for him though. There wouldn't be. They wouldn't, like, not do Charizard, right? Hey! Neppy! Nep Nep, how are you? Thank you, Renetta. Hello. Hello, everybody from the raid. Thank you, Nep Nep, for raiding into me. For anyone who doesn't know me, even if you do, I'm Bello, a Comfy Cat Wizard streamer who's neurodivergent, I typically do more comfy sorts of games like this, PowerWash Simulator. Lots of indie games lately, and a lot of Nintendo games as well, for the most part. And occasionally do music streams. This is kind of a weird little combination of the two things, because at every 20% cleanliness interval, I've stopped and sung some Christmas songs. Ones that I don't hear that often that count as Christmas songs, and I just got into my set of songs that I was like, okay, I have to be Phoenix Wright for a minute, I think, and argue a case for them for why I see them as being appropriate for this time of year. Or they're Christmas songs. Prove me wrong. Hey, Nep Nep. So I'm to the last... Furry girl brain, yeah. I hope you had a good stream, Nap Nap. Yeah, but anyway, every 20% cleanliness achieved, I've stopped and sung some Christmas songs, essentially, before going back to power washing, and I'm already almost done. I'm like, really? That's it? Almost? This isn't taking as long as that Santa's workshop did last year. At all. But, you know, over the past year, I've gained a lot of experience. I've gotten way better tools. Oh, you had fun, Nap Nap, during your stream, losing track of time while playing Atlas. How is Atlas, by the way? I've heard a lot about it. It seems like lots of people have been playing it lately. I've not tried it. Wait, no. Back into the game. Wrong button. There we go. Not the home button. Round arches. Bobble exterior. Oh, that one. It says this is still dirty. Oh, I got something else clean accidentally. Woohoo! But when that happens... There we go. One clean Christmas ball. No, stop hitting the home button. I just want to go home. I'm not done yet. Round arches. So I managed to do this without using the ladder, ever. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, that's filthy. I forgot this arch had a top that very much needed to be cleaned too. Yeah, I'm looking at the controller now so I don't accidentally hit the home button again. The star? Really? Just 1% was not clean? Shame on me. Oh yeah, I see. I see how that's a problem. There we go. Yes, today I'm very festive. Wearing a Christmas sweater. I didn't make this, I found it. And a Santa hat. And occasionally singing Christmas songs. Also in the game, you can barely see it behind me. I'm using the Holiday PowerWash 2024 Power Washer. You can't see the outfit, but it's blue and has snowflakes on it. Well, an in-game character, I mean. Have to move to the side, entrance posts. I have handrails. Oh, last three things. Oh, Atlas is a fun dungeon crawler, nep nep, if you're into those types of games. Yeah, I like things like that. Yeah, I might want to try it. Oh, the under part of the hat, I bet, is the dirty part. There we go. One clean snowman hat. Nice, it's purple and everything. You're well dressed. I like your sense of style, snowman. What presents are dirty? I thought I did them all. Oh, that one's not done. There we go. It'd be rotten to give out dirty presents, wouldn't it? Hi, Gnome, who I just laid here to have a nap. Just the handrails left. Oh, these, okay. Why don't I clean the dirty one? How about that? Hey! We did it! Or, I did it. Yay! Okay, so that's the last bit, the last 20%. So yay, we're done. And yeah, more songs. And these are more of their Christmas or holiday songs because I said so. So now let's see. This is going to be short because and I argue my case for this one. It's a song from the movie Anastasia, which I liked growing up. And I argue that it makes sense for singing. Well, maybe not as a Christmas song, technically, really, but, well, it's called Once Upon a December. So, December. It's December. So, I feel like it counts. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Ah, 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 ah. Someone holds me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Yeah, I still think that's kind of a pretty song. And December. It's December. Yeah, I liked Anastasia. I mean, I didn't have much or like much in the way of dolls and things, but one of the few dolls I actually had that was like an actual doll and not like a horse or something was an Anastasia doll, actually. Next up, well, and I'd argue this one because, well, it's speculation about God, and Christmas has to do with Jesus, God, so I feel like it counts. One of Us by Joan Osborne. Once I find it. If God had a name, what would it be, and wouldn't you call it to his face? If you were faced with him in all his glory, what would you ask if you had just one question? And yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slum like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. If God had a face, what would it look like, and would you want to see? If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and in Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. And yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slum like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Back up to heaven all alone. Nobody calling on the phone, except for the Pope maybe in Rome. Yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slum like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Like a holy rolling stone. Back up to heaven all alone. Just trying to make his way home. Nobody calling on the phone, except for the Pope maybe in Rome. So yep, I say it counts, because it's talking, speculating about God. What it'd be like if you were like one of us. So, yes. Next, which I think counts in a different way, is Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And yes, I'm to the obscure. People don't think of these songs when they think of snow or winter or whatever, or Christmas or whatever, but I do. So here we go. Come to decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more in myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it, and all my life to sacrifice. Hey-oh, listen what I say, oh, I got your hey-oh. Now listen what I say, oh. When will I know that I really can't go to the well once more? Time to decide on. When it's killing me, when will I really see all what I need to look inside? Come to believe that I better not leave before I get my chance to ride. When it's killing me, what do I really need? All what I need to look inside. Hey, oh. Listen what I say, oh, come back and hey, oh, Look at what I say, oh. The more I see, the less I know, the more I like to let it go. Hey, hey, yo, whoa. Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Privately divided by a world so undecided, and there's nowhere to go. In between the cover of another perfect wonder, and it's so white as snow. Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed, and there's nowhere to go. Ho, ho, ho. When to descend to amend for a friend all the channels that have broken down. Now you're bringing up, I'm gonna ring it up just to hear you sing it out. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe what we rely on. When I laid on, come get to played up all my life to sacrifice. Hey yo, listen what I say yo. I got your hey yo. Listen what I say, oh. The more I see, the less I know, the more I like to let it go. Hey, hey, yo, whoa. Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Privately divided by a world so undecided, and there's nowhere to go. In between the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed, and there's nowhere to go. I said, hey, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, tell my love now, hey, hey, yeah, oh, yeah. So there you go, Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It works. It suits the holidays and Christmas. Snow. I mean, I don't have snow where I am at the moment, but snow is a thing at this time of year. So yes, this works. This works for today. It is a Christmas and or holiday / winter song. And there's one more, but again, I doubt people think of, but, well, the lyrics start out something like, on a cold and dark December, so it mentions December. So, because of that, I count it. Violet Hill by Coldplay. It was a long and dark December. From the rooftops I remember there was snow, white snow. Clearly I remember from the windows they were watching while we froze down below. From the future's architecture, carnival of idiots on show. You'd better lie low. If you love me, won't you let me know? It was a long and dark December when the banks became cathedrals and the fogs became God. Priests clutched onto Bibles, held out to fit their rifles, and a cross was held aloft. Bury me in armor when I'm dead and hit the ground. My nerves are poles that unfroze. And if you love me, won't you let me know? be a soldier who the captain of some sinking ship would stow far below. So if you love me, why'd you let me go? Took my love down to Violet Hill. There we sat in snow. All that time she was silent still. So if you love me, won't you let me know? If you love me, won't you let me know? Yeah, you know, it goes a bit low and high for me, but yeah, I did it. I tried anyway. In December. Snow. I argue it counts. I know people here right now missed it because I did it earlier with actual songs people recognize as Christmas songs, so I don't mind doing some of those again. So I'll go back to things that aren't, how is that a Christmas song? I know people like it, so I'll do Last Christmas again. Today was sticking to things that not many people have done. Because I get tired of the same old Christmas songs over and over. Maybe not everyone does, but I do. Okay, so I'll do this one again for the people who are here now, who weren't earlier. Because people actually recognize this as a Christmas song. Last Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. If you kissed me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Special. A crowded room, friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you, and you're so advised. My God, I thought you was someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on a lover, the fire in his heart. A man undercover, but tore me apart. Ooh, ooh, now I've found a real love, you'll never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Special. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore him apart. Maybe next year I'll give it to someone. I'll give it to someone special. So there you go. That again. So there we go. Ending on something people probably know. Yeah, that works. But not everybody and their brother sings. So there you go. I've done my due diligence in spreading festive cheer with song. So, and this is done. So now we can watch the satisfying time-lapse footage of me doing this. Yay! Didn't take nearly as long as I thought. But there we go. I had fun trying to do this seasonal level, the ice rink in PowerWash Simulator. Thank you for the raid, Nep Nep. Glad you came in and stopped by. Good to see you, Renetta. And everyone else who's been here today. It's been a lot of fun. I may indeed do another music stream that's like holiday themed at some point, where maybe I'm just singing or something, or doing some other instrument in the future, so look out for that. Tomorrow I'm going to be back probably around, I don't know, like 11 or noon Pacific time with some Final Fantasy XIV, because there's now a, event where if you play Final Fantasy XIV and you watch a streamer playing Final Fantasy XIV starting tomorrow through the end of the month, you can get a special mount in the game, but only if you, I think, gift 3 subs while watching anybody who's playing Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow through the rest of the month. So it's going to make it possible for people to get that mount if they're interested by streaming it myself, even though I don't think streaming it myself gets it for me. But I thought I'd have fun with that. It's been a while since I last did Final Fantasy XIV on stream. Plus, I could do the holiday event, because it starts tomorrow. And I'll find something else to do too. That'll be fun. I wonder if there's any lovely person to raid today. I see somebody's doing music. That would be cool. And someone's doing, Minecraft is a nice chill time too. What should we do? I've not... Okay, let's raid into a Minecraft stream. Yeah. I will set that up. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. It's been delightful trying to be festive. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did today. Have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where you're watching from. Okay, this is follower subscriber only chat, so maybe not that one. Yeah, I think I'll raid into music. I'll see. Invalid is not. Spelling counts. Okay, trying again. Here we go. Here we go. going to see Rhyme, who's doing music, after me sort of doing music during this.